Well, DC, like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years. Just showed how special George St. Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than George Rush St. Pierre. Hall of Famer George Rush St. Pierre enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, he still owns the record for the longest title reign in UFC history, nearly 2,500 days. Anderson the Spider Silva, and I guess, DC, with no mandatory retirement age, this guy might go forever.
Anderson Silva is one of the greatest fighters of all time. One of the guys that when you think of mixed martial arts and you think of the UFC, you immediately think of the Spider. You think of the highlight reel, winning the belt from Rich Franklin, the up kick on Vitor Belfort, the knee against Stephan Bonner, the bobbing and weaving against Forrest Griffin. He has a highlight reel a mile long, one of the most fantastic martial artists the sport has ever seen.
And still proving to be competitive in his mid-40s. That is the goal again tonight for one of the best to ever do it, Anderson the Spider Silva. Anderson the Spider Silva. We are set for our main event of the evening. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George Rush St. Pierre. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one of the super fight that began the whole super fight conversation. Anderson Silva, of course, the naturally bigger man, taking on the outstanding wrestler, George St. Pierre.
George St. Pierre is the smaller guy, but he was able to go up to middleweight and capture a UFC middleweight championship by beating Michael Bisping. Anderson had his hands full with Michael Bisping. What a great fight. Two really, really talented mixed martial artists who, of two of the greatest fighters of all time, will get their hand raised.
Oh, timely hook. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George St. Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he does. He has a beautiful jab, and I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very fast.
He's having his way with him here.
Take his back, take his back, take his back.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back.
Using a lot of good movement.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Silva. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Hold those wrists.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
St. Pierre circling towards the left side now.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Back and forth we go. Oh, good block there. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, the left hook is continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stoned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Nice kick to the body. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive.
Oh!
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Well, Silva's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Oh, good series of knees by him there, working the head, working the body. He is going all over the place tonight.
He is using that knee to really dictate where the fight takes place. Nice body shot.
St. Pierre going for the takedown here, but he misses.
Another clinch position. Looking for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, brutal knee to the body. What a fight so far. All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes. Trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad.
Ready to fight?
It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Nice. Nicely done. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, how many knees can one man take? Jockeying for position here in the clinch. Both fighters trying to get a more dominant position.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Fighters separate from the clinch now.
Oh, nice elbow.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Big right hand. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Lands to the body there. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
That's it. You gotta get that opening. You gotta hit that cut.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and right to the target.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot.
Back to his feet.
Now we're going. Gets to the single collar top. Oh, he just heard him. He just heard him.
That will do it!
Holy smokes!
With a massive highlight at the Garden.
What a fight! What a fight!
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, George Rush St. Pierre.
How about it, folks? George St. Pierre, your winner by knockout. And he did not play the long game here tonight, champ.
A lot of people say George St. Pierre is a decision machine. Not tonight. GSP gets a knockout victory.